On the name of someone I don't even know. For the shame of being young, drunk, and alone. Car bags on a transmitter radio. I don't like the way they threw me in the car. I gave a name to my emergency phone call, honey. Ring, ring, even the cops thought you were wrong for hanging up. I dial drunk, I'll die drunk, I'll die for you. Left me ice. Metastasize. And it's all your tongue is all I ain't proud of all the punches that I've thrown. In the name of someone I no longer know. For the shame of being young, drunk, and alone. Trash bag in the transmitter radio. And I like the way you threw me in the car. I gave your name to my emergency phone call, honey. Ring, ring, even the cops thought you were wrong for hanging up. I'll die drunk, I'll die drunk, I'll die for you. I'll die for you. I'll give you my blood, alcohol, and offer of blood outs in the cell. James, I think I kissed back. James, I smashed coming back. John, I know you're digging to yourself. I'll give you my blood, alcohol, and offer of the shurnouts in the cell. They kiss the back. I swear you should call me back. Hear this to yourself. I ain't proud of all the punches that I've thrown. In the name of someone I no longer know. From the shame of being young, drunk, and alone. Trash bags in the transmitter radio. I don't like it when they threw me in the car. I gave her name to my emergency phone call, honey. Ring, ring, even the cops thought you were wrong for hanging up. I'll die drunk, I'll die drunk, I'll die for you.
And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Give you my blood, alcohol, and offer of burnouts in the cell. It's just in the back, coming back.
I love this approach. Getting him involved.
Hey lady,
Already paying off.
let me tell you why.
Now here's Curry.
I can't live my life without you. Oh, good ball. Huh? Every time I see you walking by, I get a thrill. You don't notice me, but in time you will. I must make you understand. I wanna be your man. 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 Pass me by, 'cause if you do, you lose a good thing. Ooh, baby. 'Cause what I've got to say is sealed with a kiss and a wedding ring. My mind is fine at times, I can't see anyone but you. Those other girls scream at it, no, they can't spoil my view. I must make you understand. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you.
Was never say how I feel.
And he's going to the line for two.
It's too intense.
Contact while he was
I'm try to tell you how I feel, but it get mixed up. My mind is fine at times, I can't see anyone but you. Those other girls don't matter, no, they can't spoil my view. I must make you understand. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man. Slightly early, and I doink it off the fucking bottom of the rim with Tyrese.
Where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
I wanna be your man.
Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As important
Green bean.
it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the
I
game.
wanna be your man.
Well, we know Tyrese Halliburton is first and foremost a shooter.
I wanna be your man. 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 Chase the money, chase the money. Chase the money, chase the money. Chasing the money all day, yeah. 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 Dance with a break dance. Yeah. 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 Makes, yeah. Yeah. Again. Bacon. Satan. Okay. Then I gotta make a Ray Bans. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2H Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We're in Georgia. The Hawks are playing before their hometown crowd here in Atlanta. Spins. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Just 5 to shoot. The jump hook. Here's Okongwu. Young looking it over. And a miss there on the triple. And so Green will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Young, right side. Pulls up, high post. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Left side, Miller. Back to Green. Rebounded by the Hawks. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Up there for Johnson. And stolen by Miller. Ball with a wide open look. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Pass to Johnson. Now Young. He's covered by Ball. Here's Young. Bridges with the board.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And it's Green missing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Right side, Ball. Pass to Williams. Bridges outside. Bridges jams it in.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Here's Johnson. Defended by Bridges. Johnson down low. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Young. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Gray, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
Pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Miller. And the officials call traveling violation. The Hawks trailed by 6. Pass to Rizichet. Back to Young. .35 seconds left in the first quarter. Capella. That one no good. Good tee by Williams. And slammed in by Bridges.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Pass to Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hornets lead by 6. We'll be back shortly live from the Hornets.
Shit.
And thanks again for
Tying
tuning in.
up.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys?
What?
The Hornets in this one.
what we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Smith for three. Drains the three-pointer. Smith's got his
Yeah,
first 3 points of the game. And the lead giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender himself, I'm sure you like that change.
I bet.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more help, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball. Hornets leading by 10. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end, and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
Here's Young. And a little off that time, but it drops.
And that's just something that Young excels at. Boy, a joy to watch this guy shoot.
And Smith with the stuff.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Good D. Oh, yeah.
For Charlotte.
Hey.
Taking it the length of the floor.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
Good pass.
I think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Back to Smith. Pass to man. Shot clock at 6. Young with the steal. It's LeVert on the wing.
Nope. He missed a chance.
Capella inside.
Oh, wow.
Capella.
That's a double win.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence
Hey, Siri.
for this group.
And such a polished player near the basket.
Hey, Siri.
He's comfortable taking those in-close shots.
And there it is for him.
Hey, Siri.
Young's got 6 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Nurkic. Williams looking over the floor. Smith on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's a Kobe. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hawks trailed by 10. Pass to Capella. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. 8 points for Clint Capella.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
India, stop. You must be used to me spending And all that sweet whining and dining, but I'm fucking.
1:15 left here in the second.
You must be used to me spending
Ball feeling it out a bit.
not a
Outside
sweet
lane.
wine.
Pocket 6. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. The Hawks trailed by 8. Pass to Buffkin. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already
Oh.
is eye-opening.
Outside ball.
Hey!
Off the glass. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to impress as an interior scorer. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. A steal. Pass to man. Here's Buffkin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And so he hits both. Now, man loads it up for Williams and taken away by Johnson. No shot that time, not on target. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Hornets on top, up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, and we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lines.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Fast break now for Charlotte. A shot by Williams, no good. The Hawks trailing. LeVert inside the line. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Moves back up. And he converts the layup.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Okongwu. Atlanta again missing. Charlotte leading by 4. For 3, Okogie. Okongwu grabs the board. Down low. Johnson. The layup off target. And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Hornets. Smith with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Inside. Here's Nurkic. Finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Basket good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Williams with a clean look. Sinks the triple. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Okogie. Back to Smith. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference has been non-existent. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Young inside. He's got 6. Pass to Daniel. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GM, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment, you play the right way.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
6 on the shot clock. And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by Williams.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
The Hawks trail by 13. To the middle. Here's Daniels. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Outside Williams. Outside Ball. Fires the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And Young, here we go. And Miller with the block.
And good work on athleticism. Give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the dunk by Ricochet.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's got to make you pay.
Outside Ball. Buries it down low. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Daniels from outside. And so it's Charlotte. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from and there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Trailed by 11. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Young. No one near him. There's the triple. Here's Capella. And stolen by Miller. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket.
And getting that large wingspan in the way and creating plays, Miller's basketball IQ showing through on that steal.
Good shit.
Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Deep to the ball.
My
It's hauled in
boy.
by Clint Capella.
To the
inside. Here's Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
As usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, he's one of the guys on his team have got to step forward.
And Ball gets double teamed. Pass to Bridges. Outside, Ball. Back to Bridges. Knocked away. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
My potential wife of my baby.
Here's Johnson. It's in
My
good
girl. We forget the
On
world.
time and on
We
target.
put into the
And Ball gets double teamed. Nice pass in by Charlotte. Bridges outside.
to be.
6 to shoot. And the Hawks with possession.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Pass to Miller. Bridges outside. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Hawks trail by 7. To the inside. In. The basket. The assist from Young.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the fifth.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
I like this throwback approach they've taken, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. So far, it's working. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Daniel from outside. Jackson is right. Daniels has got 9 points now, just the second half.
Well, and it took a terrific effort on both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And the fans are so fired up after
To
that triple.
be.
Lead at the other end, and now they are stuck.
Young's shots
Nothing seems to be going his way.
I
Well, not at the
breathe.
offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
'Cause I
and so Young will bring it up for Atlanta.
breathe.
Well, on to 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
And this kid, Wishishay, is a
I'm infatuated, I'm so elated. How'd I find you? 'Cause
Pass to Johnson.
I
And here's Daniels. Covered by Miller. Back to Daniels. It's Young on the wing. Another shot. And it's wide right. Puts off the rim.
I don't know if it's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to say
I'm
your
so
best relax.
elated. How'd I find you? Good shot. Ha.
Smith for three. And it's the
Smack
Hornets
that
another
shit.
three. So no problem for Charlotte as they get
GG's.
the win. This was a
Still fucking her tonight. Fucking in my life. But it's a bag life. I made it through. And I ain't make the paper too. Cause I'm in 82. I'd rather be richer than relatable. Until you saying I made it through. And I ain't make the paper too. I'm wearing 241s cause the weather 82. I'd rather be richer than relatable.
We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking out the Atlanta Hawks. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Randall from outside. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you've got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they
and I ain't make the paper too. Mario boot 41s, cause the weather 82. I'd rather be richer than relatable. Got the TSA, I made it through. You gonna be about the paper, and I ain't make the paper too. I'm worried through 41s, cause the weather 82. Fuck them niggas, I'd rather be richer than relatable.
Randall. We play just over a minute here in the first. McDaniels.
I'm gonna drive home. I'm gonna drive home. Turn up my phones. Anything else.
And has a chance for one more.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So,
watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
Young with no one around. Atlanta again missing.
hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside Edwards. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Johnson with it. Now defended by Randall. Shea with it. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to field the lane and get where he needs to be.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision.
That nigga is feeling sassy. Oh, no, what the fuck?
Here's Young. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. Can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thanks, David. No one near Randle as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Pass to Okongwu. Young from outside. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Minnesota. They've got a 10-0 run going. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Three-pointer, Randle. The Hawks trail by 12. Fires away from outside. Johnson can't get it to go. Pass to DiVincenzo. Come on, come on. 1:14 left in the first quarter.
Huh?
Out to the right wing. Randle with the ball.
Ain't got no
He's picked
wheel.
up by LeVert. Shot clock at 2.
Yeah.
DiVincenzo.
It's fun.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Three-pointer, Randle. Okongwu.
Come on, Jaden.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Searching for their first points of the game.
Finally, after all those plays, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier.
Here come around again. That the wonder of devotion. It doesn't come free. Is a house for love, and I've learned that it don't take much to break a heart. Is a house for love, and I've learned that it don't take much to build it up. Do they understand? With the price to be all the man you needed. You know you got to be free. To find a way.
Hey, did you throw a bowl of potato salad out that was in a little Tupperware container?
No.
No?
No.
How you get both my motherfucking lighters?
Shit, I don't know.
Motherfucking, we've been looking for both my motherfucking lighters.
Build it up. Build it up. I've learned. India, stop.
This is Brian Anderson.
Is a house for. And I've learned.
These two teams by a attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Durant for three. Rebounded by Fox. Outside Barnes.
Build it up together.
Pass to Wembanyama.
Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house tonight?
Just terrible.
Stand up.
I don't know how he
Stand up. Let me know. Let me know that you understand. Is there a heart in the house tonight?
Offensive rebound.
Got to have love. Love in your heart tonight.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's the sell.
Baby.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
Hey.
Still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Inside. The sell. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
More of the cell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
There's a screen. For three, Durant.
I'm bullshit. Is there a heart in the house tonight?
And he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged,
Stand up
it's bad news for the defense. He can
in the house tonight.
the game.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard.
Is there a heart in the house tonight?
Now here's Barnes.
Yeah, shit, nigga. No free buckets.
A team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room.
Yes, sir.
And he sinks the second. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to
Oh, come here. Hey.
some of the best shooters in
Is our house for love.
to go deep into the luxury tax system.
And I love.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
Now here's Durant. He's got 9.
That would have killed you right there.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Man, the defender really went after him.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Graham.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. We discussed Bradley Beal. The focus for them on the defensive end, coach telling me that Brad's a guy who averaged 30 points a game in this league, the sign of a special scorer, so they need to figure out a way to make Beal uncomfortable, saying maybe they'll put some length on him. Let's see if that works on Beal. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Barnes, it's good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Spurs.
Trying to shut us down.
Vassell with it. Left side Barnes.
Going to cause and going how to smile.
Wembanyama down low.
Trying to shut us
There were
down.
questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the
Down in
league.
the top.
No
Now
problem
it's going
with
to
contact here.
trying how to smile. Let's
Pass to
it
Jones.
up.
Beal right side. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio trailing here. There's 38 seconds left in the first. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Pass to Durant. To the right side. Jacks up a three. Kept alive.
It's best to throw in the towel. I'm trying hard to smile. There's nothing to sweep, need it out. Trying to shut us down. Trying to take us up, expect us to throw in the towel. It's supposed to mean it's trying hard to smile.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run it every time you get the opportunity. That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama.
Let me get a good screen here, KD.
But I would be really upset if I was
Right,
one
man.
of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
That's all I need. I just need a good
So
screen.
good from three-point line. Beal
He ain't
stretches
playing
out
on,
the
but I gotta get some screens on this motherfucker.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Fox.
We got De'Aaron locked up.
Shoots over Beal.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Fox has got 6 points.
The defense was so focused on keeping Fox in front of them, and that gave him enough room to sink it in from mid-range.
Hey, oh,
Great positioning.
I stole the fucking timing on it.
Real smooth, guys.
Sorry.
Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on
Good
the
D,
offensive
Bill.
glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Fox with the ball. Beal picks him up.
Good D. Whatever.
Plenty of contact on that shot.
It's really not a foul.
Call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Kevin Durant.
When Fox drives, he knows he's going to get contact, but he stays locked in and gets the foul call.
And both free throws good for Fox. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge.
God damn it, Jaden. Time to fucking dunk.
But it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
That's come on, man. Play defense.
Fox left side.
Good defense. Good D.
Plumlee pulls down the board. And it's Beal with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 4.
Okay.
It's Booker on the wing. Dunn outside. Back to Booker. From downtown. Oh, Booker with the triple.
And these are the type of shots that are just so easy for Booker. These short corner triples, these right here, best shot in basketball.
Good D.
It's tipped. And they'll keep possession.
Good defense.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Substitution on the court.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
What's the roll?
Pass to Beal. Back to Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Woo, Booker showing some power.
You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with a ball-dominant guy. Then he became the star.
Damn.
And now he's playing
I definitely jumped.
Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. To the paint. Back to Booker. Over Fox. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. Spurs trail by 9. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Ryan, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Here's Booker. After the basket by San Antonio. Screen by O'Neal. Booker surveying the floor. Rebound by San Antonio.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Outside Wembanyama. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
There's 38 seconds left in the second. Here's Wembanyama.
I caught a timeout just for the same thing to happen. Why did they fucking switch?
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
.23 seconds left in the first half. Pass to O'Neal. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's Kessler. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
This energy is unmatched.
Oh my gosh.
First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Phoenix out in front, up by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. It's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then. Oh, man, that's definitely one he'd like back. There's two rivals.
Barnes, it's good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Durant for 3.
How am I not greening those? It's crazy.
Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 2-point game. Pass to Castle. Miss out with it. Defended by Dunn. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Jones. The 3.
Very fast.
Outside Barnes. The 3 ball. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's the pick. The deep 3 from Durant. Misses the deep 3.
No, I'm shooting some bullshit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Deflected.
Crowd that bitch, KD.
Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Beal from outside. On target from range. Beal's got 6 points.
That play shows why it's so hard to stop Beal. He'll his pool is money.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy two.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3-and-D tag. He's showing he can do so much more. And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
And the dunk by Wembanyama. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Right side Durant. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. With the teardrop. Ooh, Wembanyama with the touch.
That is so gay.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
Durant for 3. Connects from downtown. 18 points for him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Wembanyama's got space. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And it's the Suns with the ball. Richards with a screen. 3-pointer, Beal. They get the rebound. Outside Durant. From the arc. KD splashes the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Phoenix leading by 3. Seconds left to play in the third quarter. Dunn outside. Back to Durant. Fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
And both free throws good for Durant. Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's the lead scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
Durant inside. Outside Jones. Back to Durant. Richards with a screen. The 3 is up. He's off on that one. Here's Sohan.
Oh, he hits it! Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here at quarter number 4. And it's the Suns with the ball. They lead by 1. Outside Booker. Down low. Here's Ball. Finished off by Ball.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
To the middle. Sohan. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. here's Booker. To the inside. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot there.
The officials were right on top of that.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Spurs trail by 5. Shot is up. Rejected by Bull. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm balling?
Fox on the tape. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is. And just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years. And it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve. Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Outside Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
And it's Fox penetrating. And it's good for 2.
And this is just typical.
Very bullshit. This nigga's making bullshit. This nigga's just driving to the fucking hole. One move, 2 move, and he's going to the hole.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. PA?
Thanks for that, Allie. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 3.
Oh my god, are you fucking serious? What are the layup animations that this nigga is making?
Phoenix with the ball. Pass to Beal. Back to Jones. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Vassell with it. Out to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Beal. Phoenix leading by 3. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Buries it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple during the second half. Attack for 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team putting a larger emphasis on protecting that three. That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
Pass to Beal. Up a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 4. So here's Fox. Vassell outside.
possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Pass to Beal. The three is up. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Beal's got 9 points now in the second half.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his third foul in the game. 59 seconds left to the fourth. Fox deciding where to go with it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now Durant. Here's the three. Rebounded by Fox.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Outside Booker. The three. Barnes with the rebound. Here's Castle. Here's Wembanyama. For three, Booker. Off on that one. So Phoenix wins it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.